Good morning, Sunday soldiers, and welcome back to Soldier Up Sundays with Sabrina. To start this week off with a bang, I want you to ask yourself a very important question. Who are you really? Most of us are great at wearing many hats. We have a tough hat, we have a soft hat, a funny hat. Depending on what situation, we as humans are great at changing our behaviors when we want to. Today, I'm not talking about behaviors as much as I'm talking about what are your intentions? What's really your core that you are made up of? I want you to ask yourself, what do you do daily that speaks volumes about who you really are? I remember being really small and attending a huge church on a Sunday, and I would feel really great because I thought if this many people are going to church, we are in a great place in the world. As I grew up, I started to see trends. I remember going to a funeral when I was young of a young man. They had this memorial service at his church and everyone was talking about what a great young man he was with so much potential. Unfortunately, this young man was killed by a police officer. He was walking through the park in broad daylight, speaking loudly and carrying a weapon in his hands. He was on drugs. While this young man had so much potential, he wasn't living his life in a way to reap a full and bright future. The church and his family was celebrating his life, but not learning from his life. I quickly realized that there are a lot of pretenders out there. What do I mean by this? I'm sure all of us know someone that 6 days a week you are praying for them to get their life in order. But you see these people on a Sunday attending church and they're dressed so nicely and acting so holy. In life, we do not get to act like an idiot 6 days a week and have one day where we pretend to have it together to live a good life. The good life will always follow the people that live well the majority of the time. Get your ratios right. Nobody is perfect, but what are you doing 6 days a week that's making the bulk of your life? So if you're going to church on a Sunday and beating your family up Monday to Saturday, here's a news flash for you. The only person you are fooling is yourself. You can volunteer your time or give back to the community a few days, but the real question is, you need to ask yourself, what are you doing daily to set an example for people and what they should become? Our culture today has people celebrating in nightclubs on the weekdays, spending 80% of their income trying to be something that they are not. Then when you ask these same people to go buy a book or invest into their business and life, they have no money. You will never be able to change what you first do not acknowledge. So let's cut the nonsense out. Get real or get moving. In life, you will be judged by our fruits. That's what we will be judged with. So stop smiling, dancing, and clapping for a few hours and living miserably the rest of the week, because that means our hearts are not in the right place. When you totally surrender to living well, that's when you will see the fruits of your life also change. We live our best life, not by pretending, but by our daily actions. That's who we really are. And let's not ever forget, there is no fooling the big man upstairs, ever. May we all have a blessed week. Peace. Bye.